what's going on. An exclusive Bardown Beauties reacts because the Minnesota Wild, just hours before they're set to face a very feisty Winnipeg Jets team, just hours after Jordan Greenway returns to the lineup, gives some physical precedence. Ryan Reaves, now a member of your Minnesota Wild. Bill Guerin announcing that they have acquired him from the New York Rangers in exchange for, wait for it, just a 5th round pick in the 2020 and 25, NHL entry draft. We get this news while we're in a very great conversation with Jesper Wallstedt of the Iowa Wild. That episode drops next week. So meanwhile, my head is just on a little spinning circle. Can't quite comprehend. So my first reaction, Kirsten, is okay. What's your first reaction? Ryan Reaves, now a member of the Minnesota Wild.
My reaction is just getting him for what is a 2025 5th round pick. I think it's a steal. I think he brings a different physicality that, quite frankly, the Wild really could use right now. I mean, you have an enforcer in Marcus Foligno, but I mean, last season we also had Nick Delorier. Then you lose Nick Delorier in the offseason. So now bringing in another force who can really back up Foligno, I think that's huge. And also, can I get confirmation on this? Was it Ryan Reaves who had pushed Marcus Foligno up against the glass in a game?
Yeah.
So can we?
I think he absolutely, that game, it was the first game, the season opener against the Rangers when the Rangers potted 7 goals on Marc-Andre Fleury. He manhandled Marcus Foligno. They both fought and it was a 1-2. Marcus was actually all right, man, I'm good. Thank you. Reaves was respectful about it. So there is that. I completely forgot about that.
Jessi, I need you to ask Foligno about that. I want to know about that dynamic now, having had that happen, because you don't see Marcus Foligno get it handed to him. So now them being teammates, I love that. I love it. And this is exciting. I'm happy about it. This was a great move.
And again, this is an instant reaction because I haven't done any further research aside from what was given to us in the information, because I feel like I'm missing something. Why is this only a 5th round pick that they're getting? It
seems too good to be true. It seems like there's more
Reaves
to
is limited in what he brings a team. And I mean, obviously something needs to be done to shake up kind of the way that Minnesota is approaching this season. Reaves at 35 has 12 penalty minutes, 44 hits in 12 games with the Rangers. So doesn't look like he has any points. He has 13 points last year, ranked 3rd in the NHL with 279 hits in 69 games. Nice. With the Rangers. But he has this pedigree about him. He intimidates people just simply by stepping on the ice, which, maybe the Minnesota Wild are going back in the old Anaheim Ducks days where if you can't beat them up type of situation now, because it's not a top 6 forward that I think most people were looking at. The rumor mills were flying okay, maybe they're in on Bo Horvat from Vancouver, but Ryan Reaves, the first big move again for a very affordable price. So, it doesn't necessarily completely hurt the Wild in the long run if this doesn't work out, but it just piques my interest a lot, Kirsten.
Likewise, especially for a Wild team that has been consistently inconsistent thus far this season. Fans just, again, buying in, then selling right away. They're not sold on this team this season. I think this adds kind of maybe a new life into a team that we thought maybe, I don't want to say dead, that's harsh, but with the cap restrictions and everything and how their performance has been real this season, I think it adds more life back into them, a little more excitement here in the state of hockey.
It can hurt. Again, Minnesota hosting your Winnipeg Jets. Again, Ryan Reaves probably not playing tonight. I would be shocked if that was the case, especially when there was already kind of so many question marks along the Minnesota Wild lineup. So you can take with my preview said with a grain of salt, because I'm not redoing it. It's going to be out there for the public. I still think Winnipeg will win. That's just me. That's going to do it. Again, check out next week's episode with Jesper, who was equally as excited when we told him Ryan Reaves is a member of the Minnesota Wild, at least for right now. So he thought that was crazy. We think it's crazy. Excited for the opportunity to chat with Ryan Reaves when he gets to town. Excited to chat with Bill Guerin, etc., and the rest of the team, and Marcus Foligno. And I want to apologize to Marcus for the image that I'm going to use in the graphic for this video, because I got to do it. So
I think he would respect it. Game recognizes game.
Exactly. Have a great rest of your day, guys. Go Wild.